Now, there has not been anybody in this whole politics in Africa. Only two people have walked on the streets to follow people to where they are going. Nkrumah and my mother. What are you talking about? All this nonsense that you have hanging around here. They sit down in cars, man.
Since we had our independence, the country is moving on with a big improvement.
What do you think of Dr. Nkrumah?
He's doing well to our country, and I like him very much.
What do you think of Dr.
Oh, I like him the same. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I like him.
Who's your greatest hero?
Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah.
Who?
Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana.
And who's that?
He was the first president of Ghana. He was the first to talk the way I'm talking about Africa, how Africa can be great.
Welcome to Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, where he's been laid to rest and also where he made Ghana's first Independence Day speech.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
The Memorial Park was dedicated in 1992 and is situated on the site of the former British colonial polo grounds in Accra. It was renovated and commissioned by the President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, on Tuesday, July 4, 2023. Kwame Nkrumah was also a driving force behind the practical and ideological support of Pan-Africanism and our understanding of neocolonialism.
Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
Let's take a brief look on the history of Kwame Nkrumah. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, whose full name was Kwame Francis Nwankofie, was born on the 21st of September 1909 in Nkrufo, a rural village in Ozama region, Ghana. His father was a goldsmith who worked in Afasini until his death. Therefore, he was raised by his mother, who was a retail trader. Baptized Roman Catholic, Nkrumah spent 9 years at the Roman Catholic Elementary School in nearby Afasini, and after graduating from Achimota College in 1930, he started his career as a teacher at the Roman Catholic Junior Schools in Elmina. Nkrumah decided to further his education in the United States. Therefore, he entered Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. That was in 1935, and after graduating in 1939, he obtained his master's degree from the University of Pennsylvania. In 1947, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah returned home to serve as the General Secretary of the United Gold Coast Convention, UGGC, a political party which was formed by J.B. Dankwa. The party's slogan was themed self-government in the shortest possible time. As the General Secretary, he addressed meetings throughout the Gold Coast, present-day Ghana, and began to create a mass base for new movements. Not until an extensive riot occurred in February 1948, which led to the arrest of Kwame Nkrumah and other leaders of the United Gold Coast Convention. This arrest was made by the colonial government. The arrest also led to the formation of the Big Six, which as of today, they are known as the founding fathers of Ghana. The Big Six consisted of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Ebenezer Akodeji, Edward Akufo-Addo, J.B. Dankwa, Emmanuel Betes Bilamte, and William Ufori-Atta. If this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe. Thank you. After they were released, a split developed between the leaders of the UGGC, which made him to form the new party called Convention People's Party, CPP. The party was formed in June 1949, and the party slogan was themed Self-Government Now. It was a mass-based party that was committed to a program of immediate self-government. In January 1950, he was arrested again and sentenced to 1 year's imprisonment because he initiated a campaign of positive action involving non-violent protests and strikes. On February 8, 1951, Ghana's first general election took place and the Convention People's Party (CPP) had already won. Kwame Nkrumah was elected to parliament and was then released from prison to become the leader of the government business, and in 1952, he became the Prime Minister of Ghana. He lived at the Christian Boka Stool, also known as the Osuka Stool, during his presidency. After Ghana gained independence in 1957, the castle was renamed as the Government House, which served as the official residence for presidents back then. On August 1, 1962, Kwame Nkrumah was returning from a meeting with the president of Burkina Faso, Maurice Yemego. During the trip back to Ghana, he decided to stop by on outskirts of Baoku to greet school children who had been waving at him. Not until a bomb exploded, causing so many casualties, and a school child whose name was Elizabeth Asentewa was severely injured. The president and his bodyguard, Captain Samuel Buckman, experienced non-life-threatening injuries, but 55 other people were injured.
Gathered round the exact spot where the bomb exploded, libation is poured by the Atuga of Kusasi, and prayers of peace are offered at the site which once knew death and destruction. To our hushed audience, Mr. Bawumia spoke about the innocent victims who laid down their lives on this spot, and that a fitting monument will be erected in their honor.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah accused Taiwo Adamafio and two others of being behind the assassination plot. Taiwo Adamafio was a minister in Nkrumah's government. They were jailed under the Preventive Detention Act and were sentenced to death. In February 1965, Kwame Nkrumah reduced the sentence of the three accused for the bomb attempt to a 20-year imprisonment term. While Nkrumah was on a peace mission in Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, he was overthrown by the military coup organized by the National Liberation Council (NLC) on February 24, 1966. Returning to West Africa, Nkrumah was granted asylum in Guinea, where he was given the honorary title of co-president by the President of Guinea, Ahmed Sékou Touré. He spent 6 years in Guinea before his death. He died of cancer in a hospital in Bucharest, Romania, on April 27, 1972. He never went back to Ghana after his overthrow. His body was sent back to Guinea, where he was named the co-president. It was said that he was buried 3 times, first in Conakry, the capital of Guinea. Then on August 1972, same year, he was moved to be buried in Nkrumah, his hometown. Years went by and he was finally laid to rest in Accra in 1992. Kwame Nkrumah was buried in Accra because it holds a significant historical and symbolic value. Accra is not only the capital of Ghana, but also the place where Kwame Nkrumah's political journey began, and where he made the declaration of Ghana's independence in 1975. The museum was established in Accra to honor his legacy and contributions to Ghana's independence and Pan-Africanism.
For today, we must each see ourselves as part of Africa in order that we may face colonialist imperialism and its new form, neocolonialism, on a continent-wide front. Our greatest danger stems from disunity. We must therefore face the issue of African unity now. For only unity will make the artificial boundaries and regional demarcations imposed by colonialism obsolete and superfluous. Long live African independence. Long live African unity.